Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I would say hello to everybody, but we'd be here for a while. But I do see you all. Welcome in. I warned people a week ago in a chat. Mercury, oh God, again, it went into retrograde and secrets would be coming out. Well, you weren't wrong, were you? Casey Blues. Hey, Pinto. Hey, Wolfie. A lot happened last night on the bees. Uh, wow, too much. Like there's like you could not cover it all in one in one show. Ugh, I just called this a show. Anyway, you know what I mean. There just so much happened. Here's the crux of it. The main part of it, okay? And I want to be careful with what I say because some of it is so bad. I don't want to perpetuate that type of I I j- hmm. I just want to be careful because I don't cover true crime, and this is why, especially missing children's cases. I just can't do it, and people are so gross. So let me just preface it by saying this, which we'll play just a little bit of it. Good morning, Shambles. Good morning, everybody. So, Truth and Granny and Clue were up on the bees last night. From what I'm understanding and trying to follow, Truth and Granny's watching. I guess they had a phone call. They spoke privately. Um, After BHB said something about allegedly. I'm not sure if Bullhorn said this or not. I don't watch her. Bullhorn Betty said something horrible about Katie and Sebastian. If y'all know, you know. I don't know. I just can't let the words come out of my mouth. I just can't. So they have a conversation on the phone about this privately, Granny and Truth. I guess they're discussing their theories on it. I don't know. And then Truth talked to Clue. Okay, he gets on the phone with Clue and shares the conversation that him and Granny have. Are y'all following me? Also, he thinks it may have been recorded. I think he thinks Granny recorded the phone call. Not really sure why he thought that. Also, in what was said in Truth and Granny's conversation was shared with Jay. Jay's for Justice. Okay. Yes, Mr. Proudfoot comes up, and I'm going to actually play a little bit of what he says because I think he made a really good point. I really do. Anyway, Granny shares what was said between Granny and Truth to Granny's watching. So Jay makes a troll account. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the troll account. Let me pull this up. Where'd you go? And I want you to look at the troll account. Now, there was a big confusion over this account. People were thinking this was, let's not repeat anything about Sebastian and Katie in this chat. They want to do, I'm not even going to show you what Jay was asking. Just know it was horrible and never should have been asked. It should have never been spoke about. And it's weird that these are conversations going on behind the scenes. Okay. So Jays for Justice makes a troll account. Now, everybody for some reason is thinking again that this is Clues X. This is not Clues X. Okay? This is Cam from Cracking Cases. So that gets squashed. Okay? They all figure out that's not Cam. Or, I'm sorry, not Clues X. It's Cam and Allie, like from Cracking Cases. The troll account that Jay made is called Scamming Crack Pipes. Scamming Alley Cracking Pipes. That was really nice of you, Jay. It's hilarious to make fun of someone's battle with addiction, isn't it? Exactly, Casey22. So is everybody somewhat caught up on what's going on? I'm going to play just a little bit of it. This is under fair use. All right. Jay comes up. She don't stay up for long. Let me take this down. I didn't know that Jay had issues with Cam and Allie like that. I think it's weird to make a troll account like that. Oh, wait. Johnson says, it is soup. We've all speculated in private and went over possibilities, and not even one of us considered. No, never did that even come to my mind. If y'all want to know what it is, you can catch it over on the Bees. That's where you catch it. I do not want to perpetuate that type of vulgarity over here. I just can't do it. I thought about this for a while. I did. I was like, how do I explain this to the people without saying that part? But anyway, I just don't want to be a part of saying that. So give me just a second. Now, so they're all up there. Truth. God, that dude. Is he always anyway? Truth is up there, Clue's up there, Granny's up there. At some point, UA, what are you doing? You come up here, read a room, lady. Read a room. Nobody cares about you and Vibrator. Okay, this was something else was going on, and here comes UA talking about. God dang, whatever. We'll definitely skip over that part. Yes, the live is still up, Captain Avi. All right. So there are, like I said, it's Clue, Truth, and Granny. And of course, B. B's actually there. Here we go.
Any of that. Why was it when it didn't work in my chat, right? Because if you look at those messages, it was asked, what, 8 times, 7 times, back to back to back. But then I told the truth, right? So that it didn't work there. How is it that that exact same message gets texted over to BJ tonight? And why was there a Discord chat with about 12 to 15 people in it a couple of days ago where Jay was telling everybody my merchandise was stolen? And that's defamation.
All right. Well, I wanted to play this part right here because everything going on, and Truth wants to know why Jay is talking about his merchandise and says it's defamation. Hello, Far. This dude and his merch. Good morning, everybody coming in. Sorry if I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the chat. I'm trying to stay focused. Anyway, poor old Truth is very upset at Jay for talking about his merch.
That it was stolen. And that
hey, apparently I've heard, I just learned that, all they do in that Discord is talk a lot of shit about me. So go figure. I don't know. It's insane. Whatever. I don't
I'm
know.
not-
So the rumor is in Jay's Discord that they talk a lot of shit about Clue, which is probably true. I have no clue. I'm not in there. I am not a cooter. Cooter Bill, whatever the hell she calls them people.
I'm not in any
when you
discourse,
press
but I
that
got
around, when you put that in public, that's defamation. I want you to understand that. I have a
Calm down, dude. It's not defamation. Chill out. God, he can be such a Karen.
business with a business license.
Good morning, White Lotus.
It's crazy to me. All this litigation and everybody's screaming, but then there's fuck shit going on. We're to someone who's done nothing to y'all, nothing. I've told people to go support you during your lawsuits. I don't get it. Why? What did I do to Jay for Justice for her to do this? A and B. What did I do to any of y'all for this?
Why are you
Other
saying any of you all? Like, we're all doing something to you, though.
Well, goddamn. I'm just simply saying, at the end of the day,
At the end of the day, it's the end of the motherfucking day. Stop saying at the end of the day. At the end of the day, guess what, y'all? It's the end of the mofo day. And I hate it is what it is, too. Okay? God dang this dude.
our conversation was our conversation. You're right. I talked to Clue a little bit. I definitely didn't go into everything with Clue.
And I didn't go into everything with Jay either.
Right,
I
but
made the
enough
one
that Jay
statement.
was able. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Cool.
Okay, now remember what I said earlier. There was a conversation, a private conversation between Granny's watching and Whistle Dick here. Okay. Truth. It was a private one where oh God. So now he's upset. So is Granny. Jay's nowhere to be found at this point. But don't worry, Jay will show up.
We can agree with that. I get that. And Clue makes sense with the talking behind the scene between creators. You're right. I can respect that. Right. But my problem is, why go? Not you. Why is she not up here defending herself? Why isn't she coming up here telling me I'm a liar?
I asked her to come up so I can understand.
Something I have always noticed about Jay, and looky here, let me just make this disclaimer. I don't care who your favorite YouTuber is. I'm just here to report, give my commentary, and keep it pushing. Something I've always noticed about Jay is she doesn't really like confrontation. Seems like she's intimidated by it, and she'll disappear on you real quick. Even UA went up on a panel. I think it was Granny's one morning for the 80th time to confront Jay about accusing her of being on the hell if I know. Anyway, Jay wasn't even up there for 2 minutes and she dropped down, and it was UA.
What's going on. I consider Jay a friend.
Well, everybody's saying she's live.
Hey, Irish.
Oh, well, that's why she's not coming up then.
I don't know where.
Yeah, but that shit could have fucking ended and been. She could have been into that shit and came up like.
I
what the
can't
fuck?
find where she's live.
I was gonna say where. Yeah, I don't see it either. Oh yeah, I don't see it. So I don't know. You would think she would have been up here to take care of this shit though. This is some pretty deep shit. To say Katie's sleeping with her fucking son and then bring it out to the platform, that's pretty fucking gross.
Because let me just put it this way, Granny, when I talked to you about that,
You should have stayed behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Live on the crime show.
right. Well, when we had the conversation, was it some long drawn out, or did I tell you the reason my question was because of the rumors of her looking pregnant?
Your question, your remark was very valid. And I'm telling you, I did not repeat it until I got
I know.
uneasy when Betty said it. And at that time, Betty was like, everybody goes up to truth. And I was worried you were going to say more things.
All right. Somehow this is where Bullhorn Betty comes in. Did anybody hear Bullhorn Betty say this disgusting, vile thing? Anybody? I don't know. I don't watch her. I can't deal with that squawking. To me, it's like listening to a bird at 4 a.m. in the morning. So I can't do it. I don't know if she said that horrible thing. Hey, Bubblegum. So here we go.
Things, to be honest, truth, including some of the things I said. And it came out in that format. It didn't come out like I hung up with you and immediately I was in tears on the phone with you, Truth.
I know. That's what fucked me up about this whole thing, Granny.
And
Literally, I've been quiet over here because it fucked me up because of the depths of the conversation we had.
Right,
right? And I
exactly.
was like,
And
there's
then
no, and my thought this whole time is, was she on the other end of the phone? Like, and then
no,
of course
mm-mm,
I'm thinking, damn, Granny's a great actress. If that, you know what I mean? Because
no.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck this happened. Because when it came into the chat, Granny, I knew immediately I had
Right.
only talked to you about that.
So what he is saying is when that troll account, this one right here, which you'll find out, Jay does come up. So what he's saying is when this troll account came in and said what they said, he knew he had only spoke to 2 people about that, which was Granny and Clue. Okay, so that threw him off. It was Jay is for Justice coming in. She's had this troll account for years, scamming, Allie, cracking pipes, whatever. Okay, so he knew something had been said.
Well, and Clue.
No, but I knew that Clue wasn't going in
Wouldn't
because
repeat
there's
it.
other things she could talk about if that was the case of theorizing, right?
Right.
Because when, and I want you say you understand where I was coming from, but I think that I need the people to understand the
310 in here. If you haven't already, please hit the like. Thank you.
context of the conversation now that it's out here, because it wasn't from some
It wasn't a
disgusting
sick thing.
position.
No, and honestly, it was a position of experience that you had, and you know, I mean, I don't know how much.
I'm going to move around to where Jay comes up.
Our call was so you opened up to me so much that when I did speak to Clue and she knew the shit, I was fucking hurt, and that's why I never came back to fuck with you again after that.
Right.
Because
I
I'm
can
like,
get
man,
that.
we had this word on each other.
I don't even know who the fuck that even is.
I haven't
Cam
even
and-
seen that
Cam and
account.
Allie.
Kim,
I
Cam and
haven't
Allie,
even seen
the
the photo. I don't
one-
want to.
Okay.
there. She knows damn well this conversation's taking place.
Okay, so I moved it to the part where the B is like, why don't, which I agree with the B on this one. Jay, where you at? You know this conversation's taking place. You're the highlight of the conversation. Why ain't you coming over here? I understand where she's coming from there. So that's where we're at now.
That shit should have been shut down.
To
She's
clarify,
lying
though,
with 60 people in her fucking chat. Come on, man.
can we look at that alt account again? Because it's not Clue's ex. It's Cam from Cam and Allie.
I don't even know who the fuck that even is.
I haven't
Cam
even
and-
seen that
Cam and
account.
Allie.
Kim,
I
Cam
haven't
and
even
Allie,
seen the photo. I don't
one-
want to. If it's him, I
It's-
swear I'm
it's
over
not
that.
him. It's the Cam and Allie, the ones from the Summer Wells community.
No.
I can't think of their actual channel name.
that is not Kim and Allie. Ain't no way.
That
It's got a
looks straight up
mustache.
like, yeah, that's
Hold on.
Just pull it the
Okay,
fuck up.
whoa. I got a
Yeah,
question
can I
for
see
you.
it
right now?
I got a question
Yeah,
before we pull it up.
Paul,
Granny, how do you know who it is?
Because I texted Jay and I said, what the fuck's going on? You trolled as a fucking Clue's ex. I said, come up, please, Jay. What is going on? And she said, Clue's ex. She said, I have an alt that is Cam from Cam and Allie, not her fucking ex. It's Cam's face.
So in the middle of all this, Granny's like, Jay, where you at, girl? It's going down over here at the Bees. You might want to come and clear some shut up. Shut up. That's true. Nobody has to run. But if this was being said about me and I'm the highlight of the conversation, I agree. Maybe come clear it up instead of hiding, because Jay is notorious for hiding. She's got a lot to say. But when it comes to being confronted, I have noticed this about her. She really ain't about that life.
Face.
So she.
Oh, back to what I was saying. So Granny texts her and says, come on over, girl. They're clear this up. They're thinking this picture is of Clue's ex. Why? Every troll account, they think it's Clue's ex. I am so confused. Like, this is like the 3rd time somebody has thought a picture was Clue's ex, and it wasn't even him. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, chasing. It's 100% Cam.
She,
So there she goes.
She just admitted to doing it then?
Because
Yeah.
it's not your ex. And I think she's upset about that. I don't think she has a problem with trolling. I think she has a problem with it being accused of being your ex, because I do think she considers you a friend.
Wait a second here.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen the photo because I don't want to look at the ugly motherfucker's face. Like, I mean, no offense, but
Why would we take offense to you not wanting to see your ex's face?
they told me about it. I'm like, okay, I don't want to look at it. I just don't.
And first of all, I'm not going to sit here and defend myself because I don't feel like it's necessary, and I'm reading the chat. But what me
Don't read the chat. Rules of going on panel. One thing you never do is read the chat. That's going to throw you off. All that noise doesn't matter. Focus on what's going on the panel. If you can, please don't read the chat.
Me and Granny discussed absolutely tore my fucking heart out. I don't have to tell y'all what it was.
Well, truth,
Okay.
I wouldn't read. Listen, I wouldn't
She's
read
here.
the chat.
Jay's here.
I wouldn't read
And-
the chat because the thing is, you gotta realize you got how many people in here? 2.1 thousand people in here, and there's a
Oh, I
lot
don't
of
even know.
fucking emotion and a lot of fucking shit that has just been dropped. So
Yeah.
I'd say quit looking at the chat.
I'd have to agree with Cletus on this one. Exactly. Don't read the chat. Stay focused. Quit worrying about who likes you, who don't like you. It's not important.
Personally,
Yeah, because you're seeing a lot of negative comments about you. I'm seeing a lot of negative comments about me. They're the ones that stand out to us. You know what I mean?
That's
But
probably
that's
true.
the thing. Like, and I saw somebody saying, "Don't ruin your friendship." I'm not ruining my friendship with nobody.
Right?
I don't got
I
no
should
problem
not.
with Granny. I don't got no problem with fucking Truth.
This is a
I do
discussion.
want to know if it was trolling.
That's a good point, Remy, and we're going to get into that later too.
The trolling is going down. Like, that's some bullshit. I'm sorry. Why are you playing games?
She says she's backstage.
Yeah, Queen will probably let her up in a second.
Right.
Yeah, here we go. She's
All right. So we're at the part. The B is about to let Jay up on panel. We'll listen to what she has to say. Okay.
Jay, you're up here with us.
Hey, I don't know
Back in, back
exactly
with-
what's going on. All I know, can you hear me?
We
Yeah.
can hear you.
All I know is what Granny texted me. So I supposedly trolled with your ex as an alt. That is not true. 150 fucking % not true. I never made an
A quick question. Is there really 150%? Is it just 100%? I'm not a big math person, but I thought it just stopped at 100%. I could be wrong. And usually when people do that, 1,000%, 125, whatever, it feels like you're lying.
alt with your ex's name clue ever.
Is it the name too, Truth?
I don't know what the name is. You have to pull it back up.
No, I have an old alt from back in the day that has Cam from Cam and Allie as the picture. I never made an alt with your ex's name ever, nor would I.
I don't think she was saying no. I don't think anybody had said that it was his name. It was his picture. is
Or
what
his
the
picture. I'm
discussion-
sorry, his name or photo.
That's okay.
I never made either.
Were you
Ever.
trolling in church chat the other night with it?
No, ma'am.
Can
I
we
trolled
be-
in truth. I did. If you want to call it trolling, I was under an alt and asked a question. Yes, I did. But it was not anybody's name or
That's
anybody's
the
photo.
picture
It was
of
a
Cam.
picture of a marshmallow.
That is
Yeah.
Cam.
It's
Cam
Cam and
now.
Allie crack
And it
pipes.
says scam in alley, cracking pipes. That is not Clues
So
X.
that's the picture though.
Why, Jay, I've got a question. Like, why would you make a troll account so cruel? It's okay. Thank you all for the 100%. That's always drove me nuts. It's full and overflowing bullshit past 100%. But isn't it, Irish? Why would you make a troll account like this? There is something seriously wrong with you, Jay. There is a cold, cruel, like your soul, girl. Like, what is wrong with it? You are a cold human. You don't have to like Cam and Allie, but these two are struggling. They're whatever. Go ahead.
That is the X picture, or
I
not the
changed
X
it
picture, but
after
looks like
that.
the X picture.
I changed the picture after that to the marshmallow of BJ Marshmallow.
So then she changes the picture to, I'm confused, BJ Marshmallow. What the hell does BJ have to do with the marshmallow? I'm sure y'all will let me know.
No,
I
those are
never
two
made
separate accounts.
anything with Clues X's picture. I would never fucking do that.
Well, you did.
So
this.
what was your
Okay, you said you would never do that, but I believe you would. Jay, look what you did. You made a troll account of Cam and Allie cracking pipes, alluding to them being, you know what you did.
your reasoning
So
for coming
the
into my
reasoning that I
call?
came in and asked you that question was because you were having a live about Sebastian. I
Uh-huh.
came in, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is, I didn't think this was a big, huge secret truth because I also had this conversation with Chris. So I didn't think it was some big, huge hush
You had what
hush
conversation with Chris?
with what you suspected.
So
He knows.
here's
Oh my God. They talked to Chris Proudfoot about this horrible thing. Why? Why? Y'all leave these family members alone with your weird conspiracy theories. And this shit was sick what they were thinking.
So it
here's the
wasn't
account.
my.
Here's that account that says Cam and Ali crack with trip. Stop tripping. I gave complete context. This is Marshmallow, by the way. Truth. Thought it was possible they were in a mutual relationship.
Ugh.
So that was the
Two
one
different-
comment that was made with that account or whatever.
Yep, 2 different accounts.
Stop tripping.
And then hold on, the one you're talking about now, the Marshmallow one she's talking about is this
Yeah.
other one, right? Hold on, let me
Yep.
grab it.
It's the other account. It's 2 different accounts.
Okay,
Because
hold
what happened is we
This one
blocked
here.
that account.
Okay, so I used alts. I did that, but I did not make anything with Clues X.
But
And you know
why?
what? If
We've
why-
anybody
established,
else
why-
hasn't used alts,
well, Jay,
fine
we've
on you.
established that the Clues X thing is just
Right.
a misunderstanding of the
Right,
photo.
and I had a question. I wanted to know why he thought that about Sebastian. You think I'm going to go in there under my name and ask him that? No.
Why? But you knew
think
that.
I'm going to go in there under my name and ask him that? If you got a question, go ask. But you shouldn't have even asked this sick question. Like, I don't even know how this entered your all's minds. I'm very confused. And I ain't taking up for the B, but the B didn't have anything to do with this theory, y'all. This was Granny, Truth, and Jay. Okay? I guess it was, I don't know. This is very confusing. But why wouldn't you just go? No, don't go up under a troll account or your real account asking that sick question.
That I'd never come online about it, and I only talked to your friend about it. So then it put all the heat on her.
Yeah, because I think it's fucking weird, Truth. So there
But
you go.
she
That's the
doesn't.
truth.
But
If
she
you want to
doesn't.
know the truth, that's why I did it.
But she
Period.
doesn't think it's weird. You
Well,
yelling at me doesn't somehow
I think
make it better.
because I have another stream going. I came over
Okay,
here
I
because
don't care
didn't
about
make
your
an
other
alt
stream.
with Clues X. I wanted to make that
That's
clear.
all you care about.
And
You
if
don't care
I'm
about the
weird
fuck
for
shit you
having an
did to
alt
me.
and asking questions,
Wow,
so be it.
wow,
So
that is
be it.
wow.
Yeah, the B actually, she didn't have anything to do with this. She was just the venue where it went down. Let me just be clear. The B did not ask this gross question. She's just the venue where the discussion is taking place.
I mean, and to be fair, I do
It is
think
what
this
it is.
is a bit weird. The whole idea behind it, if that's an option that was taking place, it is fucking weird. And we all know it's weird, which is why we never put it on social media.
What's up, Chris?
You know what I mean?
All
Well-
right. This is where Chris Proudfoot comes up. And I agree with a lot of what he said.
What's going on?
It is what it is.
What
Jay, you just don't care, right? You just think it's like it's funny, right? Why did you tell people my shit's stolen that I sell?
Stolen.
Well, this is the
Yeah,
just
it's in a
you spoke
Discord.
privately with Katie and speculated
A
she was pregnant by
Discord, dude? I don't
Sebastian.
talk
That's
about you in my
something that made think
Discord.
that.
Okay,
So
you didn't.
why,
You
what,
understand,
what
hold on.
made
You want to stand
what
on
made
that?
you hold on? What made you suspect Katie was pregnant by Sebastian?
Who, me?
Truth, please answer why you thought Katie was pregnant.
Yeah, I
by
wanted to
Sebastian.
know why he suspected that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right.
Oh man. Look, it's already out there. I can't like block it. Y'all heard what you heard. Chris comes up to talk about it. This was actually being discussed between YouTubers. Okay, this is the topic, and I'm just so grossed out by it.
I want to know why you suspect that too. What?
I mean, it's a valid question. Is
No,
it not?
it's not a valid question.
Fuck.
But hold on. You said you had already talked to Chris about it. So why do you care why I thought about it if you had already talked to Chris about it? What did it matter what I thought? Because you
it
talked to
started
Chris
from
about it.
you. Because it started from you.
How? So you
But I
talked
just,
about
I
it.
just don't. I don't think
When
it's a
did-
good idea to keep that up there.
Why not? You're the one who put it. You typed it in my chat.
Yeah, I asked you.
So, but that's the problem is that you're caught. That's the only reason you're talking
No,
about.
I'm not.
Okay, can I
I'm
step
not
in for a
lying,
minute?
dude. I'm not lying.
Can I step in for a minute?
Please do.
So the statement that's up on the screen in my living room right now. You just took it down. Put it back up.
Jesus.
He's pissed. I don't blame him. Imagine. I don't care how you feel about Chris. I don't care how you feel about any of the parents. Imagine you are a parent, step parent of a missing child. This is why I say, imagine. Okay, let me just go back. And you're watching this and you see that comment up on, oh my God. I don't blame the man.
Christ.
Exactly, Lady V.
I have had a
Not himself.
discussion with every single one of you offline, privately, and I will openly admit it. I am not ashamed. We have had discussions. We have talked about certain things.
Mhm.
And it was done for the respect for you guys to understand what's been going on behind the scenes. So instead of sitting here blasting me and Katie on all of your shows that you did in the beginning, and yes, a lot of you have apologized, and we are very grateful for that because that's all we asked for. And for the stuff to stop, that's what we asked for.
Yep.
The other side of the coin, Seth Rogers and his fucking stupid fucks, yes, I'm going to say it that way, are all out there playing their stupid ass fucking games. You guys are better than this, and you know better.
I'm not getting in the middle of their beef. No, we're going to move past that. Just listen to what he says.
Now put yourselves in our shoes. What if something like this happened to your family and people go out here and they start blasting you on the fucking internet? You tell me how you feel. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm upset, and it feels very disrespectful.
I'm sorry, Chris. I never meant to disrespect you.
I hope you ain't talking to me because I will embarrass your soul. One, this ain't an airport, Heidi. I'm unsubscribing. I do not. If that's for me. If not, I'm sorry. I don't know who you're talking to. The fuck, people, come on.
I can take it. My wife doesn't deserve it. Yes, everybody has the right to have the questions because she was the last one with Sebastian. I completely understand it. Katie has made that exact statement. But for this fuck shit to be on the screen and be out here over a year and a half fucking later, that's stupid, reckless, and complete utter.
I don't even know what her problem was, but considering this ain't an airport, still, bye. What the hell? Got this sector and I'm unsubscribing. Your mic was too loud. You said you say boo to these mofos and they're unsubscribing.
Just God, it's the most disrespectful thing.
And another thing, I ain't never seen you in my chat.
And it's not just for Jay, it's for the rest of them all out there that are spreading stupid shit. Be very careful on these streets because what you don't understand is every single one of you are a public figure.
Oh, well, believe me, I understand, Chris.
Oh, yeah, well, yes,
I
I will apologize. Yes, Granny, you do understand it. Jay has understood it. She's been in a lawsuit before.
You're right.
Yes, Granny, I'm sorry, Queen, you have been too.
Chris,
But I just don't understand why I don't understand why going under an alt write that, Jay. Why not just go in there? And
I don't know. You know what,
Queen?
Queen? You know what, Queen? I honestly, I didn't even think of the outcome it was going to have like this. I was not.
I agree with what the B is asking. I do not understand why go in and under an alt account and write something like this. Like, why?
Not definitely poking victims to try to cause drama. That's not why I said it. I literally, I'm not.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out what triggered it. Was they talking about Sebastian? Was
They were talking about Sebastian. Yes, they were doing a live on theories about Sebastian, and I really wanted to know. I wanted to know why he thought that. And you're right, it was fucking wrong. I should have never brought it to his chat. I should have never brought it up, and I was wrong.
Well, I'm not going to say everything being brought up. There's a time and a place for certain things to be said and to be put in the public eye. To have a private conversation should never come to light. It should never be out forward for everybody in this world to hear. It's not everybody's business. It's not.
Can I ask a question? Truth, were you the one that said that to Betty? Because the time
No,
that
I've
you
never
were saying
spoken to Betty. I've literally never spoken to Betty ever.
And for the record, I
That's
don't
what
speak
freaked
to
me out.
BJ either, and I don't know where that came from. But I'm not friendly with BJ. I don't talk to her, nor have I ever spoken to her ever.
I believe that.
But I know I understand everybody's pissed at me. I understand if you don't trust me. I apologize. I never meant to hurt Chris or Katie.
I'm pissed off at the
That was-
community.
That
Not.
wasn't my intention, and it never would be. And I'm sorry.
I'm more pissed off at the community. Yes, it's hurtful for the things that some of y'all have done. I got it. Look, I'm not perfect. I'm not. Okay, and I'm not going to sit here and to tell you that I am for 1 10 second. I'm not perfect. But at least you got up here, you owned it, you apologized, you did what you were supposed to do, you've done that. That's great. The only thing that I will go forward with and telling everybody, if anything.
I thought Heidi was in the chat too. Heidi, you in here trolling? I'm unsubscribing. Bunch of. God, there's a lot of Karens around here. Ugh, funny though.
Those who do this for a living on YouTube, before you go out here and you do this, if it is a job, if it is your primary source of income, treat it like a job. Come prepared. Make sure that what you have is factual, not speculatory. And keep in mind that the people that you may speak about do have emotions. They do have feelings, and they are humans. As much as I can't fucking stand Seth, he's still Sebastian's father. and be a lot.
True. I'm glad he said that. Even though he took a dig in the beginning, he does say, man, it's the truth. He's still Sebastian's father. If you're going to cover true crime, you need to be really careful and delicate with these cases. And this right here was so sloppy and messy and gross and disgusting, Jay. I don't even have words for you to go in and ask something like that. Y'all make fun of Bullhorn Betty. Go at her for the stuff she says like that. Rightfully so. But you're no better. And you're cold about it, heartless about it.
More respectful toward one another. You guys could do so much more with your shows. You could be a lot more productive, a lot more helpful. The true crime community is not true crime, it's true drama and true bullshit. True crime, asking the questions, not putting opinions, asking the questions and getting factual answers. That's true crime. That's the way it was supposed to be. That's the way it should be. Not this, and this is this. This is my opinion, allegedly. Fuck all of that. Because it doesn't matter what you put in front of it. Allegedly, my opinion, it doesn't matter.
That's true. That's a good question. Yeah. Oh my God. Why do people who really don't know each other tell each other so much about each other? I don't know. Is it me? No, that's a good question. They do, though. They think that they're all best friends. Not most of them aren't. We see how they operate. And when Mad Day comes, Mad Day always comes, your shit's going to be out there. Not many people can hold water.
Court of law, that shit don't mean any damn thing. Yes, you have right to freedom of speech, but you also have the right to understand libel, defamation, and slander. As creators, you should know so much better on how to do it and doing it very, very well. And you guys could do so much more and be a lot more helpful to families. Yes, to hear this, it's very hurtful to see it. And yes, I'm not going to sit behind the curtain and tell you or lie to these people out here. Yes, I have talked to creators. And I've also opened it up to everybody.
So there you have it with Chris's part. Chris comes up, he's feeling a way about things that were said. I don't blame him. It's very disgusting and vile. God almighty. Ugh. Then, hold on. Give me just a second. That wasn't all of it. Hold on just a second. I'm going to pull this up. We are not going to play the part where UA comes up and complains about vibrator. Lord help. Read a room, lady. And yes, I know she comes in chat sometimes, but I don't care. Let me find this timestamp. So more people come up. Hold on. Let me get that timestamp. I'm just still I'm not shocked, but I'm a little shocked at Jay coming in asking that question. I'm shocked that this was even theorized or talked about. I don't know how this become a subject matter. I really don't. Also, the beast starts to realize, you remember this right here? Let me pull this up. I think the beast starts to understand some things about Jay. That's right, Breege. Okay. What was it, last week? Let me find it. Remember this? Every day with Jay, she went into Krish's and said, meanwhile, Queen Bee is live over you discussing this topic. Snake emoji. Now, the bee said she asked Jay, and Jay denied it. I'm believing she did deny it now. I really am. Let's listen to this part. I'm shocked that Truth was more mad about his yard sale items being criticized. That man was not happy. That's all he seemed to care about. he was like, that's slander. Calm down, buddy. You'll be fine. People will buy your merch, okay? Yes, she's starting a fire, but she don't. Hold on. Let me take this down. So y'all remember this. The B says she asked Jay about it. Jay says, no, it wasn't me. It's another account. It wasn't. It was her. So Clue shoots it to the B straight. Hold on. Let me, forgot to share. Might help. All right. Now we're back. I am not either, Jason. I'm not surprised she denied it all. Nope, not at all.
You're too goddamn stupid to see it. You
Everybody's got some type of emotion going on. Everybody needs to take a fucking breath and realize that the bad guy ain't even on the fucking panel no more.
right. The just run.
She's talking about Jay. Clue said, the bitches run, right?
She ran.
She did.
And come up here and admitted she was doing fuck shit, then ran away. And you're really going to sit there and say, don't blame Jay. The fuck I'm not going to. Well, you know what? Don't blame BJ for any of the fuck shit that you see then. Get the fuck out of here. Wake the fuck up. This ain't Truth's fault. This ain't Granny's fault. This is on Jay. If you're too goddamn stupid to see it, you need to be over there with BJ. I said what I said.
Let me rewind that part.
If you're too goddamn stupid to see it, you need to be over there with BJ.
I don't understand how this becomes about BJ. They've got so many things going on, but it is the BNN network. Somehow, some way, it will circle back around to Brittany J.
I said what I said.
Uh-huh. She's shaking the table.
Period.
The B. The B. Period. That was such a delayed period.
That's all I'm trying to
Because
say.
there shouldn't have been a fucking alt made in the first goddamn place to come out and say a shit. That's how the fuck
And if
this
you want to
happened.
know something, no, let me not even. Queen, let me just say this. Your feelings on how you can't fake an alt when they now show it at J for Justice, whatever, that's the fucking truth. Sit with that shit. Because I'm telling you right now, she sat a fucking panel and lied through her motherfucking teeth. Say something
Sure
else.
did.
Say, come into my
not only
chat
that,
again.
Not only
You
that, lied
won't.
to my when I went to her, because I went to her like a grown ass motherfucking woman, and I said, "Did you say this shit?" No, I didn't say this shit. I said, "What'd you tell Krisha?" Because I know you went to Krisha and said some bullshit about me, bitch.
Yeah, keep making excuses for dumbass people. See what happens. I'm telling.
I mean, Clue just flat out told the B, keep making excuses for dumbass people. See what happens. Now, you ain't got to like Clue. I don't like Clue. God knows that. But she's not lying here. She's not lying. Jay, you are, however, you made this account. Or you didn't make this account. This is your account. And you wrote this in Crashes, and then you couldn't stand on it. Why? If you feel so comfortable typing that in a chat, feel so comfortable when somebody comes to you, when the B came to you and said, what's this about? I've got questions. Did you write that? Why did you tell her you didn't? You really thought that you were going to pull that's somebody else? Here's another one. There is no difference in these look, every day, which you can't make the same one, something different. So if you feel so comfortable typing this shit, no one, and Krisha had how many in there that day? Damn, 3,000 people. You thought this wasn't going to be seen? Come on now, Jay, you're busted.
Telling you right now, this is bullshit. I'm sorry. And look, what she got happening, She got Truth trying to fight with Granny. Granny's trying to fight with Truth over what? Because you're
Well, Clue, I think Truth wants to fight with everybody, to be downright honest with you.
a piece of shit. Hell nah, bitch. Not me. That ain't my motherfucking lane.
It's foul as hell.
No, and more people ought to be fucking hot. I'm over here shaking. I'm mad as fuck. You're goddamn bitch. That's half a fucking century old. And you don't know no motherfucking better?
Yeah, Jay. Remember that time Jay tried to age shame me, but she's like 10 years older than me? I didn't hate that part. I got to be honest.
You don't know any fucking better?
On tonight's episode of As the World Turns in the YouTube of Life.
Shambles. It's fucked up because I went straight to Jay as soon as I seen it. And I said to her, "What's up? What's going on? Why'd you say this shit? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't say that. I was getting attacked the whole time in Crush's chat."
No, she wasn't. Huh? Jay, why would you have been attacked the whole time in Crush's chat? That don't even make sense.
Well, that's real fucking odd. Because how the fuck would it say your name when you can't make another name like that?
I if you don't mind, Queen, I this much, and I hope people stop and think about something. There's nothing that you can do on the internet,
She
on a
is.
computer, that will.
Yes, Paige. Granny is in a rough predicament here. Looky here. Her and Jay, let me take this down. I got another timestamp I'm going to play here in a minute. Her and Jay have become very close. She seems to also be very close with the bee. Her and Truth kept fighting last night, but I guess they were close too. And it seems like she likes Clue. So now what? What happens today? Yeah. And what's going to happen to Nonsense? Nonsense is going to pretend like she don't know what's going on and she was never a part of this. If it doesn't have anything to do with her Islander, then yeah, girl. This is what happens. But yeah, Granny's in a peculiar situation. I don't envy her because her and Jay, they've been friends for a long time. But I think Granny is feeling a way about what she did too. Okay. Now, let's go back just a little bit. This is kind of funny. Okay. Granny comes in and schools Truth. This dude, I swear, he spends his days just fighting and talking over people. Hold on. Let me finish. Which, to be fair, Granny's mic did suck. Here we go.
I've listened to everything, honestly, and I've been quiet. I think it is wild that I've watched people feel sorry for people who put themselves in the situation that we're in right now, but somehow I'm over here minding. No.
It'll be easier.
He's so mad. Y'all listen to him huff. All Granny said is, "You talking about me?" Let's
If we put
rewind.
names on.
Somehow
You're
I'm
talking
over
about
here
me.
minding that I've watched people feel sorry for people who put themselves in the situation that we're in right now, but somehow
You're
I'm
talking
over
about
here
me.
minding. No.
All Granny said is, "Are you talking about me?" He's like, Damn, dude.
It'll be
Listen.
easier if we put names on it, right?
You know what? No, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm good.
How did that,
Why?
dude? All she asked is, are you talking about me? What is wrong with that? 400 of you in here. If you haven't yet, please hit the like. Thank you.
Because it doesn't matter, because anything I say is going to be, downplayed. It just doesn't matter, right? Once again, we're in a situation where
Right, Casey. Don't interrupt a man, Granny.
I didn't ask for any of this shit. I'm over there minding my own business. And now I'm pulled in the middle of it. And I look like the bad guy to a lot of people, which is fine. I don't even give a shit. But what I do care about is the fact that Jay sat up here as snobbed out as she was, didn't apologize to me, didn't apologize to Queen, apologized to everybody else. And when I called her out for not apologizing, she said that
Of all the things to be pissed off about, he is pissed off that Jay didn't apologize to him about his whatever that shit is he sells. Seriously, dude?
she hadn't gotten to that yet. And then she didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, I don't talk shit about
Right,
Jay. I ain't talk shit
JP.
about Jay. I ain't talk shit about Granny. Never. Not once.
I agree
Right.
with that. I'm sorry, but it's no different than that chick over there who don't know fucking accountability and can't fucking apologize. Like, who the fuck are you? You're not who I thought you were. I can tell you that. Sorry, not sorry, but that's crazy. Like, you just sit there quiet. Like, if you fuck up, how fucking hard is it to say you're sorry?
Ma'am, you might want to roll on from that topic.
I don't understand that. Like,
Not only
fuck
that, but she went after my sales stuff for no reason, like absolutely no reason.
There he goes. She went after my sales stuff for no reason. Absolutely no reason. I'm very hurt by this. Okay? Nobody knows what it's like to sell stuff on here from yard sales and have Jay for Justice put it down. Is he serious? He's very serious. I'm sorry for I know some of y'all like this dude, but he does too much. It's just too much.
And then when I asked her to tell me who said that, she couldn't say it.
Oh my God.
It comes down to she tried to destroy me backhandedly by using a private
Destroy you.
conversation I had with Granny. I'm not the bad guy there. I didn't bring this out to the public. If y'all only knew the conversations that are had in the back behind the scenes when we're talking about a case, we literally discuss every possibility. But there are things that don't come on here because they don't belong on here, right? So me choosing to have a conversation with somebody off of the internet never gave it the right to come onto the internet. But somehow,
Now hold on, y'all. Granny rips into him.
I'm this nasty, horrible guy for thinking it. Well, you can think that if you want to, but I had enough respect for Sebastian and his family not to bring it on the goddamn internet.
That's exactly what I was just saying.
My question is, why were you even thinking this weird shit? Why? Y'all are like no different than Bullhorn Betty thinking weird shit like this.
So, like, you cut me off when I'm apologizing to you to get an attitude with me as if I brought this shit on the fucking internet, and I didn't either. So that's where I'm asking. Are you talking about me when you're saying about the chat having sympathy for somebody, or what is this? Still got an attitude with me over it, and I'm asking you.
I mean,
why.
really, listen, I'm trying to be real nice, Granny. Like, really,
don't have to be
really,
truthful.
but no, I really do. Because if I do anything else, I'm the big, mean, angry monster that yells at women. I'm gonna.
You do yell. You yell at everybody. You're very sensitive. I don't know. Like, you come off like you're some down the middle, everybody should have a chance to speak. Like, I saw what happened on your channel last night with Jones and up there. That was a full-on dog pile.
I'm gonna lose with this, so I'm gonna choose to just shut up. Like, legit, there's not a win here for me.
Oh, stop
There's not.
self-pitying yourself and shut the fuck
See,
up.
there
and
you
say what
go.
the fuck
See, there-
Granny says, "Oh, stop pitying yourself and shut the fuck up." I'm glad she got her mic fixed by this point.
There you
gotta
go.
say.
See, when I
Because you
speak it,
keep
you
sitting up
see,
here
there
saying
you
shit
go.
like, oh, the
No,
chat's
see,
coming
there
at
you
me, and
go.
the chat's doing this, and the chat's doing that. Nobody said a bad word about you. You
See?
keep taking this angle of like, you know, oh, I get it the
Oh,
worst on
man.
here, and I'm so picked on and all these things. Say what the
You
fuck
ask
you
me
gotta
a
say.
question and I answer it and you attack me. Why the fuck would I
Because
answer
you
anything
attacked
else?
me when I sat there and apologized to you. You rudely
Who
interrupted.
Attack. The word attack is so overused over here. Like, you say boo to a mofo and they're like, you attacked me, I'm unsubscribing. You weren't attacked. Calm down. God.
Attacks you.
You
Who
did.
attacks you?
You did.
Get a
When I
hold of your
sat here
emotions.
And I just
Get
no,
a hold of your
your
emotions.
He just told her to get a hold of her emotions. In the meantime, who's the one having the meltdown?
And grow the fuck up.
It's
and
your
realize
fault
you're
all
not the
this
only
shit
one that-
started, Granny.
It's-
Take
it's
some
your fault
goddamn
that made-
responsibility.
I did.
You started all
I'm
this.
sorry.
So
You
quit coming at
started it
me
when you
when
made
you
that
started all
statement
this,
that he
Granny.
impregnated
You
his
did
mother.
it.
You started
You did it.
You did it.
You did it. You started it. No, you started it. No, you said it first. Get him, Granny.
No, you broke the trust and went and told her. That's you.
You went and spoke to Clue.
And it never made it to the internet, did it, Granny?
How do you know it didn't? True.
Because I know Clue enough to not be a bitch like that.
So, okay, so I'm supposed to not be able to confide in my friend, but you can confide in your friend. and have a
Obviously not, since
conversation?
your friend.
I mean, she has a point. He confided in his friend Clue, Scooby Doo, and she confided in Jay. So there you go. But he's got a problem with Granny confiding in Jay, which was a really bad idea. Which I think Granny knows that now, because look what she did. She made a troll account and went in and asked the disgusting question.
Friends out here telling your
And
secrets
I
to
told
everybody.
you I was sorry that she repeated it
And
on
I
the internet.
accepted that, Granny. You're the one who's coming at me sideways.
No, you came at me sideways when I was.
Bullshit. I've been
I
quiet this
very-
whole fucking
I
time.
very sincerely just apologized to you, and you rudely
Oh
interrupted
my
me, got all
God.
huffy, and started to say something and wouldn't finish it. So I can tell you have built up tensions with me. So I'm
You see how
asking
I've
you
been quiet
to
this
just let
whole
it out.
time? You
Yeah,
see
the
how I've
chat
been
sees
quiet
everything,
this
the
fucking
fact
time?
that he's been quiet this whole time. I stopped
Oh,
speaking
Lord.
and just having it.
What the hell's going on? I see mod meeting now. Oh, I would never do mod meetings. You know, there's certain YouTubers that do that, though. Ain't that weird? Mod meetings? Everything okay in chat? Yes, he does, Curious. He plays the victim a lot. See what y'all are saying. Hey, Vicky. They are just arguing, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not an attack. It's just going back and forth over merch. Captain Avi says, Leo, that part. It's funny that when they are advocating for better advocates for crime victims, and then this happens. Yep. Remy. Well, he's right on that, except him coming up weird ass stuff. So, okay. All right. Everything mod chat now. What? I don't have a mod chat. Yes, they do. Yeah, mod meetings are weird. I will never do that to you all. I hope everything's okay in here.
Whole conversation. Truth, just tell me what
You're
you're
the
really
one who
angry
just
about.
started yelling at me. What are you talking about?
Because you're doing this
You-
weird thing
Yeah,
where
that's
like,
not
you
an
want to say
adult.
it, but you won't say it.
I have the right to quit telling me what I can and can't say, Granny.
Well, then
Quit
stop.
telling me how to talk.
Oh my
Stop.
God. Now I'm telling you how to talk, right?
You
Okay.
absolutely are.
Guys,
Did I not just
listen.
sit here and sincerely fucking apologize to him for him
Jesus,
to interrupt
fuck.
me in a huff and then act like he still had a problem with me and not finish through with it?
Oh, yeah, I'm the
That's
bad
what
guy
just
over
happened
here.
here. I know.
Y'all-
you're the
y'all
bad guy.
accept
Wait a
it,
second.
Granny.
Wait a second.
Y'all
By the way,
Wait.
Truth, if you want the truth, I got an email too that you ripped somebody off. They won a prize off. You never got it. They've ordered a couple things in July, never got it. The stuff they did get wasn't right to size. So she's not lying about that. I'm just not going to tell you the.
So Granny Granny pulls the whole looky here. You gonna bitch in my ear like this, watch this. Okay, let me tell you about your merch. Okay? It wasn't true to size. Let's rewind that part.
And sincerely fucking apologize to him for him
Jesus,
to interrupt
fuck.
me in a huff and then act like he still had a problem with me and not finish through with it.
Oh, yeah, I'm the
That's
bad
what
guy
just
over
happened
here.
here. I know.
Y'all-
you're the
y'all
bad
don't
guy.
accept
Wait a
it,
second.
Granny.
Wait a second.
Y'all too-
By the
Wait.
way, Truth, if you want the truth, I got an email too that you ripped somebody off. They won a prize off. You never got it. They've ordered a couple things in July, never got it. The stuff they did get wasn't right to size. So she's not lying about that. I'm just not going to tell you the person's name.
Granny just snuck that in there so quick, so fast. then she said, and I'm just not going to tell you the person's name. You can't help but get tickled. Hey, Granny's a quick talker. Watch out there, Baldy. She got you there.
Well, then tell them to come get a refund. That's how you
They've
do
been
that if you're
emailing you.
unhappy.
They've been emailing you. The one thing you
Oh,
said was you didn't
okay.
have the right size box for the item they want.
Oh,
They've
Oh,
been
you mean the
emailing
free?
you.
Oh, I know who it is. That's fine. No, that's fine. You're talking about a free item they're mad about? Okay, my
The
bad.
item
I'm
they
sorry.
won. A free item they
Yeah,
won.
that they didn't pay for that I gave away that I don't have the
You-
box
you-
for.
you
See, hold
offered
on,
to give away.
stop. Look at what
You
you're
offered to
doing.
give
See,
away.
this is that bullshit I'm talking about. This is why people like Jay are the fucking devil. You
What?
two don't have a reason to be upset with each other at all.
He's clearly still so angry at me that he starts
This shit's hilarious. Okay, I'm glad we're at the funny part of it because the other part was very heavy. Oh my god. Whew. And then she calls Clue calls Jay the devil.
to talk to me, and then he stops. And I'm
But
asking him,
look,
let's just get it off our chest.
hold on. There's a lot of people. There were two, I don't even know how, there's 2.3 thousand people in here, and the majority of them feel some type of way after the fucking shit that's been done tonight. No matter which way you look at it, whether you look at it being mad at Jay or
Don't tell me in the hold on. No, because I'm seeing this is the shit I'm talking about right now. There's people in the comments saying, don't blame Jay. The fuck I'm not going to, bro. I knew it.
Don't blame Jay. Why? Jay's the one who came in with the troll account, saying what she said, asking what she asked. What do you mean, don't blame Jay? I hate those weird windmillers. They don't even know what's going on, and they're like, don't blame Jay. Shut up.
Truth knew it. Granny knew it. None of it was on the fucking internet till that money hungry, greedy bitch put it the fuck out.
Right. So at the end of the day,
Get the fuck out of here.
but listen, everybody's got some type of emotion going on. Everybody needs to take a fucking breath and realize that the bad guy ain't even on the fucking panel no more.
Right. The bitches run.
The bitches run. Yeah, anyway, the bitch took off. All right. Jay, where you at? You going live today? Where you at, Jay? You want to talk about this?
She ran and come up here and admitted she was doing fuck shit, then ran away. And you're really going to sit there and say, don't blame Jay. The fuck I'm not going to. Well, you know what? Don't blame BJ for any of the fuck shit that you see then. Get the fuck out of here. Wake the
It always comes back to old Brittany. I swear it does.
fuck up. This ain't Truth's fault. This ain't Granny's fault. This is on Jay. If you're too goddamn stupid to see it, you need to be over there with BJ. I said what I said.
Period.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Because there shouldn't have been a fucking alt made in the first goddamn place to come out and say a shit. That's how the
And
fuck
if
this
you want to
happened.
know something, no, let me not even. Queen, let me just say this. Your feelings on how you can't fake an alt when they now show it at J for justice, whatever, that's the fucking truth. Sit with that shit. Because I'm telling you right now, she sat up on this motherfucking panel and lied through her motherfucking teeth. Say something
Sure
else. Say, come
And
into my
not only
chat
that,
again.
Not only
You
that, lied
won't.
to my fucking face when I went to her, because I went to her like a grown ass motherfucking woman. And I said, did you say this shit? No, I didn't say this shit. I said, what'd you tell Krisha? Because I know you went to Krisha and said some bullshit about me, bitch.
Yeah, keep making excuses for dumbass people. See what happens. I'm telling you right now, this is bullshit. I'm sorry. And look, what she
No, the
got
fuck
happening,
is.
she got Truth trying to fight with Granny. Granny trying to fight with Truth over
I don't know if I agree with that. I think Truth would argue with a fence post, to be honest with you. I mean, you can't put it all on Jay. Sorry, y'all. Let me sit back down here. I mean, the cracks are showing. I mean, I don't know, y'all. What Jay did is disgusting, dirty, snaky. She's putting snake emojis for the bee. She needs to put some for herself. Let's see what some of y'all are saying. It doesn't make it so just because you say so, Clue. Right. It's not what you said the other day. Okay, I walked out of the room. Let me rewind just a little bit.
what? Because you're
In my fucking face when I went to her, because I went to her like a grown ass motherfucking woman. And I said, did you say this shit? No, I didn't say this shit. I said, what'd you tell Krisha? Because I know you went to Krisha and said some bullshit about me, bitch.
yeah, keep making excuses for dumbass people. See what
Oh, yeah, we already played that part. Yep. Keep making excuses for dumbass people. I don't know why the bee refused to accept that Jay said that about her, but she did. She refused. And I think last night, with everything that happened, she had to come to the realization that Jay really ain't got shit for her. I heard them also saying last night that Jay thinks that she's better than everybody, that she does watch parties in her discords making fun of them, a lot of them. So yeah, let's see what y'all are saying. Well, no, it's kind of y'all's fault. You all discussed it and then told each other about it, and you knew there was a possibility it could get out. Exactly, Ash. Yes. I agree with that. Maybe Truth shouldn't have thought that maybe Granny's what? Good God. Shouldn't have told Jay. Soup, play the bad guy. Oh, okay. Let me get the bad guy for y'all. Because you know what they say. You know what they say. Somebody's got to be the bad guy. You need people like me. You need people like me. So you can point your fucking finger and say, that's the bad guy. Popcorn, I think you're a pocket mod and honey. Rosebud, or not Rosebud, but Christy F's comments are getting hidden. If your comments are getting hidden, poor old Popcorn is just pocket modding. Casey22 says, I suggest Jay and Granny do a live. That would be interesting. And now all of them. We know there's a lot more. I'll sub up to that. I'd watch it too. Hey, perfectly imperfectly. But my understanding is Truth originally made the statement, so maybe some should be outraged by his nasty thoughts. There you go. I agree with that. And some things don't need to be shared, like keep some of your intrusive thoughts to yourself. And I'm still confused why you were even thinking like that. Yes, exactly, Alex. Parents of missing children, this is not a true crime sector, okay? This sector is truly a crime, but it's not where... That's a whole other discussion, and I think that would be a good discussion with panel guests one day. Actually, Jamal had one with that girl. It was a good one about parents coming to YouTube and talking to YouTubers about, their missing children. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think any of these people are actually here for missing children or the victims. I think they're here for their numbers. Truth is practicing Darvo, in my opinion. There's a lot of jealousy going on here. You think so, Chip? Between who? Because I kind of feel like that too. I feel like they're all... Look, they're in this sector, they're not actually big channel holders. In this sector, they're the bigger channel holders, okay? That's the B, Clue, Granny. Jay is I think Jay's at 100K, now more than that. So when you have that many people, and they all go live about the same thing, right? And they go live over top of each other, that ends up becoming a problem. There could be a lot of jealousy. A lot of them are quick to run to go live first to get the information out. Sometimes you just need to chill, wait. Yeah, I think it's all ego, a lot of ego up there too. And I don't know where Truth came from. I heard he came here pretending he was a cop, got outed. I don't know. I watched him yesterday with Joneson up there. I was not impressed. I'm sorry. I just wasn't. I feel like that dude is more Hold on. I feel like this is a whole lot of I told y'all so, and let me get my popcorn. I think a lot of us saw this coming, and it doesn't matter how much. Like, I always feel like the more we talk about it, the more they try to hold on. It's coming, no matter who talks about it. It's coming. I mean, Jay's been playing in your face for a long time, B. She really has. Yes, in a very small pond. Everyone, I'm waiting for the big bang. There can't be any growth here. I mean, no, I mean, there can, but I guess what I feel like comparison is death to a channel. That's what I feel like. Like, once you start comparing and getting jealous of somebody else's numbers, that's death to a channel. B was calling out Betty for getting close with crime victims while she was having lunch with the... Exactly. It's all a facade to gain attention and money. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Their group didn't have a solid foundation, so the cracks were already there. And they try so hard to hold on. And there's nothing really to hold on to, honestly. If they really cared about victims, they would be focused on that and not the drama. And I agree with that. And also, like, these, what was speculated and theorized, like, I can't even understand why that came to their thoughts. Like, truth, why were you even thinking anything like that? I don't understand that. It was very disgusting. Between a mother and her son, I just, like, I can't even repeat it because it grosses me out so bad. Yeah, right, Nene. Over 100K subs and still running around in troll accounts. Now, come on now. Oh, let me see what else y'all are saying before we move on. Same subs in every chat. That's like when they review Brittany J. What do we see? They're like a bunch of zombies just following the redirects. There's another, it's just the same thing over and over. Nothing new. Leo, Nonsense is in Costco living her best life. Woo. Where was Nonsense during all of this, y'all? She's going to be because she wants to be accepted by everybody. So I'm very curious where she'll land. There'll be a fallout. There already is. All right. I'm looking for something. Elevated Truth. Now, I don't know why Joan was there last night, but she did.
It's better for you to say what you got to say.
All right. Let me see. Hey, Fox Mulder, where you been? I seen you the other day. Porch Life. Oh, I'm here for this, but Elevated Truth gives off so much respect. Snake emoji. Soup. I've been telling them all good things will eventually come to an end. Yes. And the shit. Yes. Yes. All right. So last night, Joneson goes up on Truths. I missed the first part. I think she went up there to have a conversation. The thing with Truth, this is what I feel. He isn't authentic. He looks to the chat to see where it's going, what they're saying. And it was a full-on dog pile on Joneson. We're just going to play a little bit of it. Joneson, I see her comment. Let me put this. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see this for a minute. What have I done to go at Clue?
Then type it. You know what I
I'll
mean?
tell you what you've done to go at Clue. The last thing that I remember, you fucking put a goddamn thumbnail up with a fucking pedophile and said she was using the motherfucker to go at BJ. The only thing she said was that if y'all don't quit weaponizing my ex, I'm going to weaponize my ex.
Yeah, that was a bad thing to say. Didn't sound good, did it? Clue, or not Clue, Cletus, if I remember, you tried to stop her.
And you dirtbag motherfuckers took that shit. And she
Stop, calm down, little buddy. I feel like he shakes when he gets like this.
was going to send him to somebody's fucking house. Why did you do it? Because you're weak and you're attention-seeking fucking cunt. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
All right. Here's where Joneson comes up. We ain't gonna play a whole lot of it. Is that Charming Jenna? Is that her real picture? If so, dang, she's beautiful.
So it's like,
She does.
so then my question is, why is it that I have to continually let someone sneak out, bite, and then if I respond,
Why does his microphone look like a roasted marshmallow?
I'm the bad guy? What the fuck? What's up, Johnson?
So, first off, I have said that she started with Clue, so I don't know why Clue's saying that.
But she
But-
started with me too.
But I can't verify that truth. You and Brittany
Listen,
have deleted
hold
everything.
on. How could I have gone after her first
Yes,
if Clue hadn't
Jack.
gone after her and I was on Clue's panel all the time?
What do you mean? Hold on, ask that again.
How could I have gone after her? Clue not known anything about it or covered it, right? And yet I didn't even have a channel until after she started coming at Clue the first time.
Right.
So she came at Clue before she came at me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though, truth. Like she did go for Clue first, right? And then everybody kind of
Yeah.
band together.
No,
and
you're
If that's actually Charming Jenna, like, damn girl, cam up. You're beautiful. If that's her.
wrong. I
not
did
you,
not. That's what these
not
people.
you,
Okay.
not you.
So,
So
that's
then-
not.
But at some point, truth, you decided to jump in on it, is what I'm
No,
saying. And I can't
no.
go back and verify anything.
No, I fucking did not.
You didn't decide to jump in on it.
No.
And then do a live stream and say, you know what? I don't want fuck all to do with this. Why are y'all doing these redirects? You didn't do that, right?
He did do
I
that.
did. I
But
did
That's
do
all
that.
I'm saying.
I
But
didn't say anything
There's a part I want to get to, and I think we're getting close to it.
about her.
I'm saying you and Brittany were going back and forth, and then
No.
you pulled out of it.
No.
Yes, you did.
Listen, you got times all fucked up sideways.
Well,
the
it's because y'all
redirect-
delete your
hold on.
shit.
First of all, it's my content. I can
Bitch,
do
you was a
what the fuck I
motherfucking
want
lie.
to with
You
it.
who
Okay.
who is y'all?
Thank you, Wolfie. And I love your songs. I'm going to play your song again here in a minute. We're not going to play much of this. There's one part I want y'all to
But
hear.
hold on.
I'm talking to
I
truth,
wish.
not you, Clue.
Hold on.
I'm
But here's
talking to
the
truth.
thing. But here's the thing, right? So when all of the pushing people around, she had already come at me months before that.
Right, but where's the proof of it?
And sent Moon after him. with all that
Everybody in the
Now, I
chat
don't
room
know
right
if she
now is the
sent-
Not Moon. Nobody cares about Moon.
Moon
Where's
after
your
him, but I
proof
stood
that
up
it-
for him
hold
on
on.
that too.
Where's the proof that I did?
That's what I'm saying. I can't
So
prove
you're
either.
running.
Oh, she ain't gonna
She
tell
got
me.
a video about them talking about my daughter and was still backing the bitch
No,
that
I
let it
wasn't.
happen.
You're lying.
Just saying.
No, I was
Just saying.
not. No, I was not. Just saying. I absolutely stood up for your stupid ass once I got that video. Absolutely. Don't lie. There's no reason to lie. If you're gonna
But yet
watch
you're
the
lying
fucking
on me.
content,
Bitch, you were,
I'm
in the
not
chat,
lying.
you were in the chat when fucking Slagger played that shit, and don't
Who's
sit here and say I
Slagger?
made that shit up, motherfucker. I
Who's
got the
Slagger?
goddamn video.
Who
Fuck
the
you.
fuck is Slagger?
You know who the fuck I'm talking about.
No, actually, I didn't have a clue who he was talking about. Just say the name.
Figure it the fuck out.
And if you don't, you're just proving the point that you're too fucking stupid. But
You know what I would have done, Joneson? I would have ragtag and dragged Clue. I would have put her in a corner. You're sitting up there way too comfortable. Jones, the next time this happens, if you ever go back up on that panel and he lets all these people up, or maybe they were up before you decided to come up, ask Clue about her racist remarks. Ask Clue what happened with you and JB Gunner. How come he put out that video that you used to agree with his thoughts and the way he believed, his rhetoric? Don't ever let her do this to you again. Back her into a corner. Don't let her call you a bitch and all this other stuff. She feels very safe up there. But all you would have had to have done is flip this on her and start asking her questions, since she's got a lot of questions.
I know the answer.
Okay, I was in somebody's chat while they. What did you say? I was insult me again with what you were trying to tell me.
I don't know. The
I don't
insulting
know either. I
doesn't
don't
need
know
to
the
happen.
swagger. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It takes a minute,
Yeah,
don't
and
it?
guess what? Your recording, Cletus, was off. You cannot rewind a live chat. I went in there, said hello, talked to a few people in the chat, told her, I'm not going to say her name out of respect for y'all, told her that I was going to rewind because I.
Respect for who? Like, Johnson, please don't show these people respect when they don't show you any. This was nothing but a dog pile. And how come every time somebody goes up on Truth's panel, this happens? Here comes Clue. Clue's his bestie for the resty. He doesn't want to have a conversation. Now, he might start out acting like he wants to have a conversation, but he's somebody who's easily swayed, okay? What's the crowd saying? What's Clue thinking? So don't, please, Joneson, I know you tried, hun. You did a good job, but there's not really going to be a conversation with people like him. He's too easily moved by everybody else. He doesn't really, everybody with their 10 toes down nowadays. He really doesn't stand on anything. He wants to be accepted. He's kind of like a female Earth or a nonsense. You know the type. They just want to be accepted. Hey, Stars. He is. I find him very creepy. That's a bunch of BS. Truth used to send people into Brit's channel to drop rooster emote. What's with the roosters? If I rewind Soup's live, the live chat won't move back. I'm confused. Cletus video isn't proof. The live chat doesn't match when you rewind the actual stream. Okay, I missed something. First off, right? I would never, if I had been up there, I would have backed her into a corner. She wouldn't have, and all that bitch shit. Nah, let me ask you some questions, Clue. And don't tell me you would have to see the context of it. I would have, oh God. But also, it's easier said than done when you're on panel what you would do. I know Jonesons and other try to be a respectful person, but sometimes you have to talk to folks in a language they understand. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I wouldn't show her any type of respect. None. She would have got the work up there with me. It would have been a bad day. It would have been embarrassing. I don't care if I would have made a fool out of myself. Nope. Because that Truth dude, he ain't trying to hear nothing. If it's not something that Clue is down with, he ain't either. Oh, thank you, Call Me Frenchie. I ain't seen you in a while. I had to rewind to get full context. If you had no getting to know Jay's persona, it's time to get the memo. Well, I think people are getting the memo. Let me get you something real quick. Damn it. Thank you so much. Call Me Frenchie. That was kind of you. Hey, Skilo. Laugh out loud. That's why I screamed at TM that one time. A language they can understand. Exactly. Just go in for the kill. That's all you got to do. But I get it. She was trying to have a normal conversation. But some people you can't do that with. What they say, match their energy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. Back to Jay is for Justice. I think finally people are seeing Jay for who she is. I'm going to tell y'all, I saw a video This was last week. It's in my watch, or it's in my history. And it's a clip channel from like 2-3 years ago. And it is Jay saying some of the most horrible things about Shanann Watts and her daughters. There is something seriously wrong with Jay. Who talks about children like that? She said, was it Cece looked like she had autism? I don't even know what that means. Like, what does that mean, Jay? Looks like like that doesn't even make sense. Good morning. Bliss blessings. I just think she's a very cruel and cold person. And she was making fun of Shanann. This is a woman who lost her life to her husband. She had a baby inside of her and 2 children. I got another question. What are with these people in alleged true crime that love or not a victim, but a suspect? You seen it? She does. She has a heart of stone. And I don't know why people can't see it. I've seen way too much of hers, things that she has said and done over the years, to understand that this woman really doesn't have a heart for anybody, especially victims of crimes. Who talks about children like that? Who? Jay. How do people see that stuff and think, oh, she's cool? Yes, you did, New Jersey Robin. Good to see you. Yes, and the kids said horrible things about those children. Have you all seen it? I'm not going to put it up here and play it. I don't want it on here, but if you've seen it, what is that word? Well, now y'all going to make me have to look it up. Hold on. Let's see what that word is. Never heard of that. But I am interested. Hold on. No, be still. There it is. Let's see what huh? Oh, wow. It's the phenomenon characterized by sexual interest and attraction to those who commit crimes. So that's what's going on with voices behind the suspects. I've always wondered. Jay for Justice, and there's others they love. Like, you remember when God, what was his name? I was a kid in the 80s, but I think he committed his crimes in the Richard Ramirez. All those groupies that showed up to his trial, that's what that was. And he got married too. There was a bunch of women that wanted to marry him. Robin. I'm unsubscribed. I had a weirdo in here earlier, Paula. I'm unsubscribed. I never seen her in my chat before. Bitch, bye. Don't come. This ain't an airport. And that doesn't do nothing for me. Yes. Groupies. So I always felt like Jay for Justice was one of those, because she was one of those who wanted Chris Watts free. I think she believes that the girlfriend helped. I don't know. I don't believe that. I think he did it himself. The Night Stalker. Yes, I read that book on him. Oh my God. That was a really thick book too. Very creepy dude. But he had a lot of women there that thought he was innocent and wanted to marry him. It was already asked to the clueless and Joneson indeed. When this was a thing, there is no point trying. Yep. Hey, Coffee and Skeletons. Richard Ramirez looked like he brushed his teeth. They said his breath was so bad. That's one of the ways that they were able to identify him was through his teeth, because he would bite his victims. And there was a couple that survived, and that's what they would talk about. His breath was so bad. I'm honestly curious, how is what Jay asked worse than what Clue believes it? It ain't one better than the other, Doodles. I agree. Clue is no better. And she says, when she was up on Truths yesterday, she was talking about Brittany and the domestic violence thing. And she said something, I'm paraphrasing, but she probably deserved to get kicked in the head. Nobody said a word. Truth didn't say a word. Nobody said a word. This is what I see when I look at this sector of YouTube when it comes to Clue. There's Clue, and here's everybody else. Whatever she says is cool. Ain't nobody got a problem with it. And if you do, then then we're the problem. Yeah. Hey, hoodies. I've had a conversation with the woman that did marry Richard Ramirez. She lied to herself many years. Oh my God, many years, and did not want to believe he was a monster. Thankfully, she came to her senses. I didn't know that, hoodies. Wow, you had a conversation with her. That would have been interesting. Yes, it's so good to see you, Robin, always. I'm not sure, but why put those screenshots on screen? Is that not just hurting the family worse to see? Yes, Selena. I believe it is. That's why I wouldn't put them on mine. I didn't put the screenshots on mine. I left those out. Yes. I had a care. We'll call him a Heidi in here. I'm unsubscribing. I don't even know you, lady. Bye. This ain't an airport. Hey, Spudler. Oh my God, Holly, she's weak, pathetic attempt at being a strong woman. They all worship Clue on here. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Like, she will say the worst of the worst, and nobody bats an eye. Talk about playing in this sector's face, man. She really did. She came in here. She was like, look, they accepted me after all my racist comments. They don't give a damn. Now watch me get worse. And they won't say a word. And that is true. In my opinion, she caused most of the issues here. And why is this topic coming up to begin with, of maybe Katie being pregnant? That's a good question. Why was this a conversation? Why were people behind the scenes talking about this? I couldn't either. I couldn't say the rest. I wouldn't even put the screenshot up. Nope. The only screenshot I would put up from that was this one right here, where Jay makes this. Let me take his comment down. And this speaks to her as well. This was her troll account where she went into Truths to ask that question. Y'all know what the question is. I don't want to repeat it. We already know. And this is Cam and Allie. She uses Cam's picture and names it Scam and Allie Cracking Pipes as a play on words. That right there tells you a lot about her. She doesn't have, if she has a heart, I haven't seen it. I think she's very cruel. And I don't know if Yes, Budler. And I don't know if she thinks it's cool to be like that or if she's just actually like that. Honestly, I don't. Hey, stars. This is just the weirdest who thinks like that. Well, some of these people do. That's what I'm saying. They were more concerned about who put out the rumor than the actual rumor. That I'm glad you brought that up because that was a point I wanted to make. Why was it even being discussed? Why? And if I were Chris, I swear to you, I would have tore that panel. But Jay, no, Jay was still up there when Chris came up. I would have tore her out of hell. I really would have. Exactly, Robin. And she admitted to it. Like she actually admits that she did come in and say, let me hold on a second. Let me pull this back up. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go back to the part where Jay comes up. I just want to hear the where does Jay come up? I just want to hear again what she said. Hold on.
Cam from Cam and Allie as the picture. I supposedly trolled.
Yeah, Queen will probably let her up in a second.
Yeah, here we go. She's the Jay. You're up here with us.
Hey, I don't know
Back in the back
exactly
with-
what's going on. All I know, can you hear me?
We
Yeah.
can hear you.
All I know is what Granny texted me. So I supposedly trolled with your ex as an alt. That is not true. 150 fucking % not true. I never made an alt with your ex's name, Clue, ever.
Is it the name too, Truth?
I don't know what the name is. You have to pull it back up.
No, I have an old alt from back in the day that has Cam from Cam and Allie as the picture. I never made an alt with your ex's name ever, nor would I.
I don't think she was saying it. No, I don't think anybody had said that it was.
Yeah, at this point, that's not even the point, Jay. The point is, why did you go in and ask that question? And why didn't you just go in as yourself?
His name. It was his picture. is
Or
what
his
the
picture. I'm
discussion-
sorry, his name or photo.
That's okay.
I never made either.
Oh, she
Were you
does.
trolling in church chat the other night with it?
I didn't know that. I looked for her going live last night, Janae, and I didn't. Jay talks about the situation on the end of her live. Was this last night?
No, ma'am.
Let me.
I trolled in truth. I did. If you want to call it trolling, I was under an alt and asked a question. Yes, I did.
That's trolling.
But it was not anybody's name or
That's
anybody's
the
photo.
picture
It was
of
a
Cam.
picture of a marshmallow.
That is
Yeah.
Cam.
It's
It's
Cam
Cam.
and Allie crack
And it
pipes.
says scam and alley cracking pipes. That is not Clue's
So
ex.
that's the picture though. That
Okay, the last live I see from Jay is Joe Schmo deleted live. That's the only one I see. B Tim will be crying he missed it. Yeah, that little bitch jumped up on Truce yesterday too. God almighty. To go at Joneson.
this is the X picture, or
I
not the X
changed it
picture,
after
but looks like
that.
the X picture.
I changed the picture after that to the marshmallow of BJ Marshmallow.
No, those
I
are two
never
separate
made
accounts.
anything with Clue's ex's picture. I would never fucking do that.
You
So what
probably would.
what was your reasoning for
You probably would, Jay. Stop saying you would never do that. Yes, you would.
coming
The
into my
reasoning that I came in and asked you that question was because you were having a live about Sebastian. I
Uh-huh.
came in, right?
Uh-huh.
And I didn't think this was a big, huge secret, Truth, because I also had this conversation with Chris. So I didn't think it was some big, huge hush.
You had what conversation with Chris?
With what you suspected.
So
He knows.
here's the
So it
here's the
wasn't
account.
much.
Here's that account. It says Cam and Allie crack trip. Stop tripping. I gave complete context. This is Marshmallow, by the way. Truth thought it was possible they were in a mutual relationship. So that was the
Two
one
different-
comment that was made with that account or whatever.
Yep, 2 different accounts.
Stop
And then
tripping.
hold on, the one you're talking about now, the marshmallow one she's talking about, is this
Yeah.
other one, right? Hold on, let me
Yep.
grab it.
It's the other account. It's 2 different accounts.
Okay,
Because
hold
what
on.
happened is we
This one
blocked
here.
that account.
Okay, so I used alts. I did that, but I did not make anything with Clues X.
But
And you know
why?
what?
We've
why-
Anybody
established,
else
why-
hasn't used alts,
well, Jay,
fine
we've
on you.
established that the Clues X thing is just
Right.
a misunderstanding.
All right, so let me see what y'all are saying. Let me get back to my chat because I can't find anything on Jay's from let's see. Holy cow, what happened? I'm just waking. Oh my gosh, Eliza. Whew, you're going to have to rewind. It's a lot. So Jay for Justice went in with a troll account, which is Cam and well, it's Cam's picture. This one right here. You see the account name? Scamming Alley Cracking Pipes. Went into Truths to ask a very sick question. Yes, it does, Holly. It's a very sick question that she asked. It had to do with Sebastian and his mom. Oh, she did. She spammed his chat with the same questions. God, Jay. And also, Eliza, look at the account name. Like, come on, Jay. Grow up. You are in your 50s acting like this. And she gets called out. She gets called out on it on the Bees panel. She somewhat apologizes and then bounces out. I'll let a little bit of it play for you, Eliza. I'm not going to play much of it though because I done played it.
Of the
Right,
photo.
and I had a question. I wanted to know why he thought that about Sebastian. You think I'm going to go in there under my name and ask him that? No.
Why? But you knew that I'd never come online about it, and I only talked to your friend about it. So then it put all the heat on her.
Yeah, because I think it's fucking
Oh, is it on her true crime channel? Okay, thank you.
weird, Truth. So there
But
you go.
she
That's the
doesn't.
truth.
But
If
she
you want to
doesn't.
know the truth, that's why I did it.
But she
Period.
doesn't think it's weird. You
Well,
yelling at me doesn't somehow
I think
make it better.
because I have another stream going. I came over here
Okay,
because
I don't care
didn't
about
make
your
an
other
alt
stream.
with Clues X. I wanted to make that
That's
clear.
all you care about.
And
You
if
don't care
I'm
about the
weird
fuck
for
shit you
having an
did to
alt
me.
and asking questions,
Wow,
so be it.
wow,
So
that is
be it.
wow.
I mean, and to be fair, I
It
do
is
think
what it
it's,
is.
it's a bit weird. The whole idea behind it, if that's an option that was taken.
Okay, she was live 14 hours ago. But this is about the Bethany. I don't even know who the story from that 04. Would she get into this on her true crime? Looks like she's playing some audio. Yeah, Jay called QB a snake in a panel where nonsense is a mod. Could nonsense not clear that up? Exactly. She didn't want to clear it up. Hey, Archangel. Okay, I'm going to the end.
What have I done that's so dirty?
Oh,
Mandy
maybe we do have something here. Hold on. Let's see what. Hold on just a second, y'all. Let me pull this up.
Mandy Waller. I mean, what have I done outside of the realm of being a human that's quote unquote dirty? I mean, I really want. So you'd have to go back to the Hive and rewind and watch how it all happened, because I was over here playing these interviews, and then Granny texts me and she's like, "Hey, what's going on? Come on, Queens. Is it true that you used an alt with Clues X's picture?" And I was like, "What? No." So then I went over there and hopped up because everyone was like, "Oh, Jay's only live to deflect from what she did," and da 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 da. And I was like, "What? No, I'm not live because then I had this planned last night. I scheduled this." You never even heard of that channel? Oh, it'll be okay. Good night, Southern Heathen. It doesn't matter who triggered it. It was never denied. What do you mean? You're welcome, Beej. You got the night off from explaining why you don't have a lawyer and 8K in your pocket. Yeah, I guess.
Oh my God. Back to Brittany. Hello, far. God, these people would be, I'm guaranteeing right now, these people would be at a family function and something about BJ would come up. Hell, far. God.
He did it when Jay left. Who did? What, Elizabeth? Truth and Regina talking shit when I went in there. Yeah. Well, let Regina talk. I didn't go live. I had no idea that this was even going on. And the alt with the pick is not even anything I used. I'm going to take the channel. Let's get back to the plans.
The alt with the pig. No, you had already come up on the bees panel at this point. We know what alt you used.
Because I think it was just a theory that was discussed. I don't think Chris came up with it. I don't know what was talked about.
What?
I think they thought you were talking to BJ because she said something about it in our live. No, I don't talk to BJ. Yeah, then I got accused of giving info to BJ. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not much into this whole drama scene either.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't you dare. Did you all just hear that? She's not much into the drama scene either? Girl, no, you did not. That was embarrassing. Good morning, Melissa. Hey, KCG. I'm not much into this drama scene either, Jay. That's all you've done. You became a part of the BNN network. Hey, Audrey. Jay has been like this for years, way back when she was paneling with, oh, I don't know who that is. It's who she is. Everybody says this. You heard it, Eliza. Oh, my God. Leo, that comment she made calling B a snake. Sorry, it jumps. Was the catalyst to all of this. She thought she could get away with bad mouthing the bee. Now look, I knew that was going to come full circle and come back to bite her in the ass. And the bee knew the whole time. You know, deep down, she knew that the bee or that Jay said that about her.
I like calling out shit, but damn, this is deep.
You like calling out shit, but damn, this is deep. Okay, now I feel like I can give full commentary. Sorry if I was a little off earlier. My husband was here. And I don't know. I feel weird when people are around.
And the picture wasn't Clue's ex. It was fucking Cam from Cracking Cases. So JP found an alt of mine. That had, yeah, I should do a 9-hour about it. That had.
What's this got to do with JP? Wait a minute, let me rewind.
Cam from. So JP found an alt of mine that had, yeah, I should do a 9-hour about it. That had Cam from Cracking Cases and told Clue that it was her ex. And it wasn't her ex. It was Cam.
Yeah, it was Cam.
I would not do that. JP had nothing to do with it. I'm just reading my chat, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Ma'am, we have established that it wasn't Clue's ex. Okay? Now, get into why you said what, or you ask what you ask. That's what the people want to know.
I've been dirty in the past. What have I done that's so dirty? Mandy Waller. I mean, what have I done outside of the realm of being a human that's quote unquote dirty? I mean,
outside of the realm of being human. Whoa, I could get into some things I've seen, Jay. I saw what you said about those Chris Watts and Shanann Watts' little girls. I saw that video. I've seen and heard a lot from you, Jay.
I really want to know what's dirty.
What's dirty?
I mean, is dirty to you guys unmodding someone? What the fuck do you think I've done? I mean, I really want to know. I get these comments like, what does that even mean?
You're right.
What have I done that's dirty? I'm waiting. I mean, you better have something dirty because I don't know what the fuck I've done. Other than the fact it seems like you just don't like me.
No. Do not play this a victim, weak ass, tired ass bullshit. No, ma'am. No, we ain't doing this. First of all, why did you make an account mocking somebody's struggle with addiction? Scamming alley, cracking pipes. Okay? And then you go into truths. Not once, but I heard you spammed his chat with that disgusting question instead of going in just as yourself. What is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you? You think you're cool or something? You think this mean girl act is cool? I'm confused. You remind me of like a little middle schooler that wants to, you think being the mean girl is the cool girl. It's not. And it always comes back to bite you in the ass. And this is your reputation out here. Exactly, Kim. Exactly. Jay, how about you do some soul searching? You'll figure it out. I just feel like, she's desperate to just be this mean middle-aged woman. Like, aren't you over 50?
You sticked up for you.
And that's not me age shaming. Like, seriously, you still have halfway to go if you're lucky and make it to. I'm not saying you're old, but really, lady? I mean, we all come on here and talk our shit, cut up, keep it pushing. But to be cruel like this, you're just cruel. For the sake of being cruel. I don't get it.
Stuck up for me and got timed out? Oh my God, Georgia Dog. I know he was pissed. Mama Bear says, oh Jesus, she's a content creator. I've watched her for years quietly. Jay's done nothing but entertain.
Oh God.
I think this all blew up tonight because BJ was really putting the pounding on Truth earlier than this happened.
Oh my God. What does BJ have to do with any of this? Look, y'all are going to have to handle your own business. Y'all are going to have to deal with your own issues sometimes without BJ. She cannot be the scapegoat for every mofo thing. God.
Others' opinions do not define who you are. I'm
And
just
I
waiting
would
to
say that. I don't care who it's about, even if it was the B. I ain't windmilling for that BJ. I feel like I got to say that all the time because somebody's always lost and confused.
see what I've done that's so dirty that I don't like being called out on. You tried to dox me the week after my husband died. Mandy Bell alerted me and I doxed myself. I love you now, though. You have grown. Those were
What? So a lady named Mandy Walker, that's her name on like the channel, I ain't doxing her. She said, you tried to dox me a week after my husband died. Mandy Bells alerted me and I doxed myself. I love you now, though. You have grown. Those were the CK days. I don't know if that's true or not, but the way Jay behaves, I wouldn't be shocked.
CK days. Oh my God. Doxed. I don't even know who you are. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm still talking. Mandy Bell. Oh my God. That was in 2018. Mandy Bell was my mod. Oh, I don't know. Not everybody will admit they have an alt. Maybe not everybody even does. But.
Ma'am, it's not about you having a troll account. I have a troll account. Okay? I am not troll account shaming you. It's what you did with that troll account. She said that Jay doxed her right after her husband passed away. So she went ahead and doxed herself. Michelle Porter says, yes, it's true. Let me go back to that. Her name was Mandy Walker. Let me rewind.
Oh my God. Doxed. The week after my husband. I'm just waiting to see what I've done that's so dirty that I don't like being called out on. You tried to dox me? The week after my husband died, Mandy Bell alerted me, and I doxed myself. I love you now, though. You have grown. Those were Seek heydays.
Let me tell you something. A bitch tries to dox me, I ain't loving her now, later, or anytime. Yeah, Doodles. You tried to dox me, but I love you now. I don't know if it's true. But it sounds like something. From what I've seen and heard from Jay, I don't think she cares. I really don't. I know she's acting all confused now, Leo. Hey, Nanny. Where's all the accountability? Where's all the receipts?
Oh my God. Dox. I don't even know who you are. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm still talking. Mandy Bell. Oh my God. That was in 2018. Mandy Bell was.
Oh my God. Ash, you here? You remember that? Whew, damn, Jay. See, MB says, yes, Jay. What is that name? It looks like Oney, but I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't know. What? Swatted me. MM and Hello Starlight. Oh my God. If that's true, wow. Mandy Walker is also, what is that, like a troll name she has? See, some of y'all are OGs in this sector. I am not. I've been here 3 or 4 years. Some of y'all been here a long time. Oni, okay, thank you. They wanted to truly harm people who called them out. Wow. Hey, just me. I'm sorry, but I don't like any of these people. It's irresponsible of Truth to talk to someone like Granny. Also, he could have deleted the first comment in his chat when it was said. Simple folks, true forgiveness is never it up, folks. Not mentioning the act. It is. I see Buford's, I believe, because I know Buford's has been around for a long time. And whoo, wow. You've been saying it in much. I'm sorry I missed it, hun. Buford's, it sure is. She couldn't stand HS or MM. Is MM Makeup Monster? They like Critical K. Now, I have heard of her. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Kim, I bet there is. At some point, Oni tried to blame Jay. She got off free, and he got a court order. Damn, Mandy Walker is who she used to go by. Now she is definitely seeing more ignorance. It seems like I've seen that account before. And Ash is here. She says, I'm driving, but I'm here. Yes, that's all true. Damn. Jay.
Was my mod. Oh, I don't know. Not everybody will admit they have an alt. Maybe not everybody even does. But
it's not about the alt.
It is very weird. And I feel like I have a target on my back because,
oh my God,
3 out of the 4 things I didn't do. But no one believes me. It took you forever to like me again. We all make mistakes. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry.
Mandy. Who cares if Jay likes you? Please, I don't know this lady. God, please stop worshiping these YouTubers. If she tried to dox you,
yeah, I just don't think that YouTube creators and parents. Oh my God, she's going off on UA. I thank you for anybody who believes me, and thank you, Sin, and for sticking up for me. I appreciate it. And anybody that said anything in the heat of the moment, I don't blame you. The gang mentality is real. Her chat is convinced it came from your at. It looks like it came from my at. It does. Thank you. It's worth everything, Penny.
Wait a minute. You said it came from your alt account. I'm confused. 100,000 subs. She was that dirty work? Just asking, Jay. I can't believe Mandy Walker said she loves Jay now. I can't either, and I don't even know her. But she just said that Jay tried to dox her after her husband died. Oh, a target. Just like BJ had one from you and your friends, Jay. She's not sorry. She's only apologizing because she knows she messed up. That's what it feels like. Definitely. Casey Blues, Buford's, dang. I hate you have to work today. Ugh, me too. Mandy also loves Clue. What is wrong with these people? You try to dox me. You swat me. It's forever. It's on for life. And I do mean on for life.
E-curb. It does. It means the
As
world.
long as the internet exists.
I don't trust anything coming from Sinner, Jones, and I just didn't. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Gary.
okay, simple foe.
Hey, Tripper. I'm catching up. Sorry they didn't even check the profile pic.
What?
Yeah. We don't talk about Truth. We don't talk about Clue. We don't talk about Queen. We don't talk about any creators in there. We're very careful.
We're very careful. Let me tell you what happens with a lot of these Discords. They have different rooms, okay? Yeah, Kim, you've been around for a long time. What happens is these YouTubers have different rooms in their Discord. They've got one, for members, like Jay, for instance. She's got her cooters. The fuck if I know why she names them cooters. So that's people who by membership, they're allowed into the members only Discord. There are other rooms where the people that she trusts more join. Not just her, other YouTubers do this too. And that's where the real shit talking goes down. So when she says we're very careful, well, you're very careful not to say it in the regular room. Your other room, probably not so careful. You probably just say whatever. I still don't understand why they are talking. I don't either. It's so sick. And Sebastian's name being used like that. These are my thoughts, so don't blame the channel holder for my comments. MB says, I went through hell. This crazy bitch sent me a C&D to shut me up. Then said the other day she never sent anyone in a C&D and even tried to say, I said, oh my God. That's right, the ward. Exactly. Handles and are personalized. They cannot be duplicated. Thank you. And it took the B a while to understand this. This was Jay. Okay? At Every Day with Jay for Jay. She said what she said in Crushes. This is also her, just a regular comment. At Every Day with Jay for Jay. YouTube will kick it out if you try to make an exact replica of somebody else's handle. This isn't hard to understand. Hey, Jay needs to get her crusty cooters. I knew you'd come through with something like that. Hey, Kelsey. I hope you're doing okay. Truth be told, they play dirty. Yep. Let's hear the last part of this.
People were making judgments before. I know. That's why I went up there. I know, Georgia Dog. Thank you, Shaw.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Evelyn. I'm just tired of all of that. Like, I don't know. I appreciate you guys, though. He got called out and then changed the topic to me, Angelica. Wow.
Wait, who? I seen what that dude Truth was doing immediately. He got called out and then changed the topic to you. Okay. I don't know.
I don't think of doxing like that. Like, I don't know. When we all first came on here, though, am I cutting out? Really? Maybe that's a sign.
No.
He was defending me in the chat. Really? I'm sorry that I let it interrupt, but I don't know. Granny's my friend, and I just couldn't leave her hanging there after she texted me.
Oh my God. No. I don't believe that. No. Because you left her hanging. You were only up there a total of 5 minutes. But you know who stayed and took the hits? Granny. Granny took the hits. She had to argue back and forth with Whistle Dick, worried about his yard sale close.
Thanks, Mandy. Here, let me take this off the screen because I think we can do this another night. I'll just edit. We'll do the second one another night. But we can chit chat for a minute.
Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me get a little bit more coffee. I'm going to play this.
Soup. Talk your crap, baby. Keep it pushing like a pink Bugatti. Oh, wait, no car in the world. Yeah. They said they leaving, I said bye then. Unsub queens, go cry then. Membership gone, girl try again. Soup too slick, can't dim a pen. Click, clack, camera flash, she lit. Talk that talk, no counterfeit. She post, they roll, she still don't quit. Whole lot of noise, no benefit. They say, Soup, you too loud, too rude, too raw. She said, call the cops, baby, break that law. Crown on tight, can't take her draw. She spilling that tea with no flaw, no flaw. Soup talk her crap, then keep it pushing, Soup talk her crap, then keep it pushing, No car in sight, but the girl still cushion, Cameras in the chat trying to cause confusion, Soup too cold, that's a whole illusion, Soup talk her crap, then keep it pushing, Lip gloss, popping that girl, not losing, They taking they funds, think she bruising, Soup still rich in the real conclusion, Pink wig, big mood, she bossy. Haters mad cause the view stay glossy. Tryna shake her but they move too sloppy. Soup keep eating, no need for wasabi. Whole lot of talk, no receipts though. Cameras march off like a week show. Soup sit back, sip tea slow. Laughing like oh they thought I'd go. She don't beg, she don't plead. She that chick that plant the seed. Got them pressed like acrylic beads. Every unsub just feeds the feed. Soup talk her crap, then keep it pushing. No car in sight but the girl still cushion. Cameras in the chat tryna cause confusion. Soup too cold, that's a whole illusion. Soup talk her crap, then keep it pushing. Lip gloss, popping that girl, not losing. They taking they funds, think she bruising. Soup still rich in the real conclusion. Take your membership, boo. I'm still trending. Algorithm love me, period, not pending. No car, no keys, no worries, no fear. Soup talk her crap, then she shift that gear. Yeah.
I'm back. I should have played that for a girl coming in here like it was an airport. Thank y'all for holding. What, Nunya? Good morning. Oh, soul and for okay, I see. Good morning to you. Just me. Jay has a lot of dirt on Granny. Of course she will forgive her. I hope she didn't share too much with her, but she probably did. Let me take this down. Well, almost 6 years later, and she hasn't changed. I can finally say her karma has caught up to her. She'd be smart just to walk away now. but she's never been very smart. She's done a lot of people dirty. Hey, Kirst. She was the one with the first Ruckus video, Lots video 2. Okay. Hey, Sunnyside. Jay didn't want anybody moving on Kresha. That's why she did. She was trying to dirty the pool. Yep, her and Saint Nonsense of Arizona. I just can't believe she brought back the Cooters. Every time I hear that, it's PTSD for me. You must have really went through it with her, which from your comments I can tell. Soup, refilling coffee. I'm unsubscribing in a hidey voice. Thank you, truth be told. That's very kind of you. I try to be, and I just try to keep I try to be real with how I feel. I'm just not somebody who's moved or intimidated by YouTubers with bigger numbers. If I see something, I usually say something. MB Kim, that's it. She saw her new cash cow and she wanted to get rid of her friends by causing them to fight over. Yep. I saw that one coming. Sunnyside. Jay's day has finally arrived, and she straight got the right ones this time, and I love this for her. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this will play out. Granny might forgive her. I don't know if Clue will. I don't know. You just never know with these people. You really don't. I don't know what I don't know what she'll do either. I mean, they could all be friends at the end of the day. Because to me, their friendship was never based on real friendship. You know what I'm saying? It was just, we all have the same enemy. So that's what bonded them together, was just having the same enemy. Now, I do think Granny actually liked Jay. Yep. A lot of people said that. She is using Granny's watching for content, hide and see. Leo said, none of this would have ever been public if Jay hadn't called B a snake and Crashes. I know, right? The big dummy. She got too comfortable. They're all fake friends. Yep. Soup, Granny has forgiven her. The rest are currently trashing her. Are you yeah, why am I asking if you're serious? Of course. Of course. As soon as they need something, friends again. Yep, Chip. Wow. So she's already forgiven her. Well, I'm sure the bee will. Poor old Truth. I don't know about Clue. Nonsense will say she was cactus hunting. Didn't have Wi-Fi and doesn't know what happened. You know she will. She'll be like, what do you all expect me to do? I can't watch everything. They're not Islanders. They never were. They never will. Hey, Countess. Good to see you, hon. Thank you for your super thanks yesterday. I appreciate that, hon. Granny's watching went live this AM with the title about last night. I'll have to watch that later. Yeah. Oh, nonsense. Oh, Buford's cracks me up. B said she's staying out of it. Okay. about that. They fucking knew that was her. Yes, they knew. And Joneson didn't make that shit up, but Jay has always pretended people manufactured screenshots about her. No, Jay really believes people are stupid. Like, you don't even have to be a YouTuber, a channel holder to know you cannot duplicate the same handle. Something has to be different or YouTube kicks it out. Probably. Cactus or scorpions. All their friendships are purely transactional on this app. Yeah, historically, I mean, look at Jay. Look at Jay. She is not anybody's friend. I don't see it. And the way she talks about people, like, I'm talking about not people on here, but victims. The Watts, those children, man, she was so cruel. Oh my God. Like, I wouldn't be caught dead in her chat. No. Or Clues. There's a couple like, Clue, you ain't gonna catch me in there. You ain't gonna catch me over in jail. Somebody who talks about victims of crimes like that, especially babies. No. Just Irish transactional and transcript able. Hey, Nanny of 8. Good morning, sunshine peeps. Been in the bushes, jaw on the floor from this shitload. Have mercy. I know. Jay tries desperately to portray an intellectual persona, but deep down, she's a victim vulture, in my opinion. I like that one. I mean, I can bring the wrench crew and the cunt list back up. She hasn't changed. Wow. Yeah, it all went down last night over on the bees. Soup, I felt around everywhere. I'm not part of it. Wait a minute. Soup, I felt around everywhere. I'm not a part of any single group of people, and I really enjoy your content. I think you're fun. Thank you so much, Perfectly Imperfect. I appreciate you. And I like that. Just, go where you want, do what you want. You know, no alliances, no restrictions. It's better off that way. Now, there's some places I see people and I'm like, huh? Like, Clue? Ugh. But yeah, thank you. All right, y'all. I have been on here a little over 2 hours. Today's going to be the last pretty day. It's going to be like 60 today. So I'm going to go out, enjoy the day with my husband. Look for my ring again. I still haven't found it. I don't know what to do. I really don't. You love that. You want to see the cute. Okay, let me get you that, Robin. Yeah, my husband, he had to take a couple of days off. And when he takes a couple of days off, something is wrong. He has RA. And yeah. He's on medicine for it, though. But sometimes he has really bad flare-ups. I would not wish rheumatoid arthritis on anybody. It's one of the worst things I've seen somebody go through. But so I'm going to go spend some time with him since he is taking the day off. You too, MB. And because it's rare my husband takes a day off. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning, and I'll try to be back later on this evening. We'll see how things go. Okay. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.